You might think taking vitamins at night is harmless, even healthy. But what if I told you that one of the most common vitamins millions of adults pop before bed is secretly weakening their bones while they sleep? You could be eating perfectly healthy meals, exercising regularly, and still be quietly sabotaging your skeleton every single night. And the scariest part? Most people have no idea it's happening. In just a moment, I'll reveal exactly which vitamin is the hidden culprit and how to take it safely so your bones stay strong, dense, and fracture-resistant well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Here's the shocking truth. People think they're helping their health by following tips from a friend or a website, but they're actually doing the opposite. This isn't just a minor risk. It's a silent, cumulative damage that adds up year after year. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the science behind it, but you'll also learn a simple timing trick that can boost your bone density naturally, protect you from fractures, and help you feel stronger than you have in years. Welcome back. Today, we're diving into a health topic that affects every adult over 45. Your bones. Yes, your bones. Strong bones aren't just about preventing fractures or avoiding the occasional ache. They are the foundation of your mobility, your independence, and your overall quality of life. Yet, most adults have been unknowingly harming their bones every single night by taking the wrong vitamin at the wrong time, thinking they're doing something healthy. Here's the thing. As we age, our bodies change in ways most people don't realize. What worked perfectly in your 30s suddenly stops working after 50. Your metabolism slows down, hormones shift, and even the way nutrients interact with your cells changes. That means a vitamin that was harmless, or even helpful, can start causing hidden damage if taken at the wrong time. And unfortunately, most supplement instructions don't account for this. I've seen this scenario countless times in my patients. Take Margaret, for example, a 62-year-old retired teacher. She came in complaining of stiff joints and a recent wrist fracture from a minor fall. Margaret had been taking her supplements faithfully every night, just like the label instructed. But it turned out, one of those seemingly harmless pills was quietly weakening her bones. The scary part is, she had no warning signs until it was almost too late. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which vitamin to avoid at night, how to take it safely, and simple, practical steps you can use to reverse any damage and protect your bones for years to come. Let's dive into the problem. Millions of adults take vitamin D, calcium, or magnesium every evening before bed, thinking they're doing something good for their bones while they sleep. It seems harmless, maybe even smart. But here's the truth. Timing matters more than most people realize. Taking certain vitamins at night can actually interfere with your body's natural bone repair processes, quietly undermining years of careful nutrition and exercise. You see, bones aren't just rigid structures, they're living tissue, constantly being renewed. Every night while you rest, your body enters repair mode. Old bone cells are broken down, and new ones are built in their place. This process is guided by hormones like cortisol and melatonin, which follow a precise daily rhythm. When you take a vitamin at the wrong time, you disrupt that rhythm. Instead of supporting bone growth, you could be slowing it down, or worse, accelerating breakdown. You've probably heard the advice, just take your supplements whenever it's convenient. But convenience can come at a real cost. Take Margaret, the 62-year-old retired teacher I mentioned earlier. She took her vitamin D every night because she felt sleepy afterward. Over the course of 2 years, her bone density decreased slightly, and she noticed more joint aches and stiffness. It wasn't until we adjusted her timing that she began to see real improvement. And Margaret's story isn't unique. Research suggests that taking supplements at the wrong time can lead to subtle, cumulative weakening of bones over years. The changes are slow and often invisible until a fracture, a minor fall, or chronic pain brings the problem into the spotlight. Most people have no idea that a simple timing mistake could be contributing to years of bone loss. Here's the myth we need to bust today. Vitamins are always safe anytime. That's simply not true. The wrong timing can turn even the healthiest supplement into a hidden risk, one that quietly chips away at your bones while you sleep. And the danger isn't just in fractures. Weak bones increase the risk of chronic pain, mobility issues, and even a loss of independence as you age. That's why understanding the timing and which vitamins to take when is absolutely critical for anyone over 45 who wants to maintain strong, healthy bones for life. So what's really happening? Why does the timing of a vitamin matter so much? The secret lies in how our bodies absorb and use nutrients, and how those nutrients interact with our natural biological rhythms. Take vitamin D for example. It's fat-soluble, which means your body absorbs it best when it's taken with food, especially healthy fats like avocado, eggs, or olive oil. But at night, most people take it on an empty stomach or alongside foods that actually hinder absorption, like a sugary snack or a cup of coffee. Worse still, taking vitamin D late in the evening can interfere with melatonin production, the hormone that not only helps you fall asleep, but also signals your bones to regenerate. Reduced melatonin at night doesn't just make you groggy, it slows bone formation, limits calcium absorption, and quietly raises your risk of bone loss over time. In fact, a 2019 study from the University of Toronto found that participants who took vitamin D at night had slightly lower bone mineral density compared to those who took it in the morning with breakfast. Then there's the hidden interplay with magnesium and calcium. Calcium absorption is at its peak in the morning and early afternoon, when your digestive system is most active. Take it at night when your gut slows down, and much of it isn't absorbed effectively. Worse, pairing magnesium or calcium with the wrong foods or supplements can create imbalances that stress your bones rather than supporting them. Here's the hidden truth. It's not the vitamin itself that's harmful, it's how and when you take it. Taken incorrectly, even the healthiest supplement can quietly undermine years of careful nutrition and exercise, slowly chipping away at your bone health without you noticing. But here's the good news. Once you understand the timing, it's easy to fix, and the effects are often reversible. Adjusting when you take your supplements, pairing them with the right foods, and spacing them properly can support bone density, reduce pain, and give you more energy, all without changing your diet dramatically or taking extra medications. Remember Margaret, the retired teacher we talked about? After we adjusted her supplement schedule, added a few simple bone-supporting foods in the morning, and changed her timing, her follow-up scans just 6 months later showed measurable improvement. She felt less stiffness, more strength, and greater confidence in her daily life. That's the power of timing. It can literally transform your bone health in just a few months. Now let's talk solutions and how you can finally take control of your bone health. The first key is vitamin D. The safest, most effective way to take it is in the morning with your breakfast, ideally alongside some healthy fats like avocado, eggs, or a drizzle of olive oil. This combination ensures maximum absorption, supports your natural circadian rhythm, and helps your body make the most of calcium. Taking it at night, on the other hand, can reduce absorption and interfere with your bone repair while you sleep. Tip number 2, calcium. Timing is everything here as well. Take calcium earlier in the day, spaced out from iron supplements if you take them, because calcium can compete with iron for absorption. Morning or early afternoon is ideal because your digestive enzymes are most active then, allowing calcium to be fully absorbed and incorporated into your bones, rather than just passing through your system. Tip number 3 is magnesium. Many people take magnesium at night as a sleep aid, but for bone health, it works best earlier in the day alongside vitamin D. Taken at night, magnesium can sometimes compete with calcium for absorption and reduce the repair signal your bones need during the night. By aligning it with vitamin D in the morning, magnesium actually helps calcium integrate into bone tissue more effectively. Let me share a real-world example. Robert, a 57-year-old accountant, had mild osteopenia and had been taking a combination of vitamin D and magnesium every night before bed for years. He wasn't seeing any improvement, and he still felt stiffness in his knees. Once he switched both supplements to morning intake and paired them with a small handful of nuts and seeds with breakfast, his bone density improved within a year. Beyond the numbers, he felt more energy throughout the day and noticed less discomfort while walking or climbing stairs. The takeaway here is simple. You don't need complicated routines or new supplements. By just changing the timing of your existing vitamins and pairing them with the right foods, you can align your nutrition with your body's natural rhythms. This approach not only boosts absorption, but also maximizes bone repair and strength, something most adults over 45 are missing without even realizing it. Now let's talk about the 3 critical mistakes you need to stop making immediately if you want to protect your bones. First, never take vitamin D or calcium right before bed. This is where most people go wrong. Even if the supplement makes you feel sleepy or it seems convenient, taking it at night can actually undermine your bone health. Your body's digestive and hormonal rhythms are less active at night, meaning your bones won't get the support they need. The fix is simple. Shift these supplements to the morning with a meal that contains healthy fats to ensure proper absorption. Second, don't take calcium and iron together. They directly compete for absorption in your gut. Many adults take iron for energy or to address anemia, but if you pair it with calcium, you're reducing the effectiveness of both. The best approach is to schedule calcium and iron at different meals. Calcium in the morning or early afternoon, iron in the late morning or evening if needed. Small timing adjustments like this can make a huge difference over time. Third, avoid late-night sugary snacks or caffeine when taking your supplements. Sugar spikes can interfere with calcium absorption, while caffeine can disrupt melatonin production, the very hormone your bones rely on to regenerate overnight. Even small habits, like grabbing a chocolate bar or coffee while taking a nighttime supplement, can silently sabotage your bone health. Ignoring these warnings is a silent but powerful way to accelerate bone loss. Most people have been doing these wrong for years without realizing it, quietly setting themselves up for weaker bones, higher fracture risk, and reduced mobility later in life. Making these simple changes now can protect your skeleton and preserve your independence for decades to come. To recap, the biggest lessons from today are simple but powerful. First, timing matters more than most people realize. When you take a supplement, can be just as important as taking it at all. Second, vitamin D, calcium, and magnesium should be taken in the morning with food, not at night, to maximize absorption and support natural bone repair. And third, small adjustments in your routine, like changing the timing of your supplements and pairing them with the right foods, can have a huge impact on your bone health over time, even reversing subtle damage you may have accumulated over the years. Here's a bonus tip that most people overlook. Pair your morning supplements with a bit of weight-bearing activity. Even something as simple as a 10-minute brisk walk, a few squats, or light resistance exercises can dramatically amplify absorption, stimulate bone remodeling, and help you stay mobile and independent. It's a tiny change that delivers outsized results. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these supplements have you been taking wrong? Have you unknowingly been sabotaging your own bone health? Comment below and share your experience. Your story might help someone else avoid the same mistakes. And finally, don't miss our next video. We're revealing a shocking new method seniors are using to increase bone density in just 30 days without prescription drugs, expensive therapies, or complicated routines. Make sure you're subscribed and hit the notification bell, because this is one tip that could completely change how you age, protect your bones, and maintain your independence for years to come. Thanks for watching, and remember, timing is everything. Take your supplements wisely, protect your bones, and stay strong, active, and independent for years to come. Your skeleton carries you through life. Treat it with the care it deserves.